Dear Mexicans, you live in a country so beautiful you have very likely heard over a million times the same few things.
Mexico has beautiful beaches. Mexican food is world famous. Go out and visit Pueblos Mágicos.
But you know what? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Mexico has also a truly dramatic history and has the natural disposition to become the next superpower. And even though we are a third world country, we are lead exporters of avocado, guava, tomato, and even flat screens. Thus, we have prepared a special crash course on everything you need to know about Mexico. Number 1. History lesson. In 2050, the Mexica tribe abandons their homeland, Chicomochtla, following orders from Huitzilopochtli. They head south, towards now the center of the country. They wander for almost 100 years before they find a hint that was given to them: an eagle eating a snake standing in a cactus, which would later transform into the national shield. In 1492, Genovese sailor Christopher Columbus arrives at San Salvador from Spain. Since the whole existence of America was unknown, he thought he had arrived to India. He would later discover that wasn't the case. In 1519, Hernán Cortés was sent to establish a Spanish colony in America, and in just 2 years, he defeated the great Aztec Empire. Nueva España was established in 1521. To find out what foreigners think about Mexico, we asked French students Thomas Benali and Marie Colombel their opinion about Mexico. Since French don't really like English, we talked in Spanish. However, here we have the translation of their opinions. For me, Mexico is, partly, a beautiful country, with beaches and a better weather than here. In my opinion, it's a very festive and colorful country. I'd love to participate in Dia de Muertos, for example. I also think, however, in drug dealing and insecurity, even though I know this does not represent the large majority of the country. Thomas said, "To be honest, I don't really know that much about Mexico. That's why I'm here to talk to you. Regardless, I think it's a beautiful country. Like its capital, it must be beautiful. I think of a country with good weather and an excellent football team."
Agriculture is most viewed in Oaxaca and Veracruz and exports cocoa, avocado, coffee, etc. Livestock. Mexico produces cattle, pigs, goats, and Yucatan Peninsula, meaning Mexico is the largest producer of silver in the world, and it's founded in Zacatecas. Fishing. Mexico has 5,098 miles of coast along the Pacific Ocean. Petroleum products. Mexico exports oil and it's recollected on the Gulf of coast of Mexico. Forestry. Mexico has the best production of wood in the woods is both taken from the Yucatan Peninsula. Tourism. Mexico has a beautiful tourism resources and is ubicated in all of the country. Ecotourism. Mexico has a lot of natural beauty in all the country and you can go to visit the places without destroy them with ecotourism that is found in all the country. Mexican Republic due to its geographical location, shape, climate, orography, and geology presents a great diversity of ecological conditions, unique in the world. These conditions have resulted aware of soils, forest diversity, and plants communicates where practically all the forms described worldwide exist. In 1910, the beginning of the Mexican Revolution, the country had 5.2 million inhabitants. By the time it was over, the country had 14.3 million inhabitants. In 1925, with the Great Depression, the country had 15.6 million inhabitants. In 1940, there were 22.6 million Mexicans. In 1950, they were 39.5 million. In 1960, there were 50.5 million. In the 1930, they were 63.2 million. In 1990, they were 90.6 million. In 2000, they were 101.5 million. In 2016, there were 127.9 million.